So I'm going to guide you through an energizing flow. This might be really good to do at the start of the day, or maybe if you're just feeling a bit fatigued throughout the day and you want to use the breath to help energize the body and bring a little bit of movement as well. So all you really need is maybe a cushion just to raise your seat when you're in the seated poses. And let's start by just coming down to the floor, coming into a comfortable seated position, maybe cross-legged, and closing down the eyes. Placing the hands either on your knees or they can be face upwards in your lap. Just making sure that we're not holding any tension in the shoulders, the face, the jaw, relaxing through the hips. And just start to become aware of your breath. Feeling the chest rise on the inhale, and on the exhale as it falls, just release further into the breath. And just start to lengthen the breath. Maybe you want to count to 4 to help guide you. On the inhalation, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the exhalation, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now just placing your hands on your tummy where you feel your baby lying. And just take a moment here to really focus on your baby. Send them a loving message. Give your tummy a little rub. And now taking an inhalation, nice big stretch through the arms. And on the exhale, bringing the hands through heart center to sit in front of the heart. Bringing your gaze down towards your hands. And just getting a lovely stretch through the back of the neck here, taking 3 breaths. And now rubbing your hands together, bringing some heat into the palms, placing them over your eyes and gently flickering them open. Now bringing the hands down, and let's just inhale the left arm up to the sky, exhale over to the right. Inhale, take the right arm up, stretch over to the left. And again, taking a little bit further, each side. And then placing the left hand on the left knee and opening the chest over to the right. Maybe you look over the right shoulder. Just take one more inhalation and exhalation here. And come into the second side. And then placing your hands on your knees, we're going to do our seated cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, bring the chest, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, round your shoulders. Draw your baby towards your back, curl under, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale forwards and exhale, curl round. Really feeling out each movement and trying to bring the breath and movement to be in sync. And now just start to freestyle a little bit, maybe taking some circles with that movement as well. So as we come around the back, drawing the baby in, coming forward, bringing the chest forwards. Just starting to get a little bit more into the hips here. And then just taking it round to the second side. And then coming back to seat, we're going to roll over onto our knees. So however you find your all fours position, maybe using your pillow to kneel on as well if you want to protect the knees. And then we're just going to move the hips side to side And you can also look over your shoulder towards your hips. This is a really good one to get used to, ready for labour as well. Really good position to be in. And then coming back to stillness, we're going to inhale the right arm up to the sky. Take 2 big circles with the arm. And then when we bring it up to the sky in the second time, we're going to exhale, thread it through under the left arm for thread the needle. Inhale up and exhale through. Just allowing the shoulder to hover above the floor. And exhale through. Then placing the right hand on the mat, bringing the left arm up. Taking our 2 big circles first. And then inhaling the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up. And exhale, thread through. One more time. And exhale, thread through. And then we're going to bring the hands to the floor. And we're going to do our sweeping cat motion to get us up to standing. So bending the elbows, sweeping through. Bringing the seat to the heels and then sweeping through again. And on the third time we're going to sweep through, tuck the toes under and carefully push ourselves up to standing. And then in our standing position at the back of our mat, inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale, bring them through centre. Back up, this time grab your left wrist and stretch over to the right. Inhale up. Grab the right wrist, stretch over to the left. Inhale up, just bringing the wrists down in circular motions, getting into our wrists. Then we're going to inhale up again. This time powering through the legs, arms straight, and we're going to stretch over to the right. Inhale up, stretch over to the left. And now just taking our arms backwards in circles, getting into the chest, into the arms, bringing them forwards. And then bringing the back round, getting really good stretch all through the body. One more time. Inhale up and exhale round. Now stand at the back of your mat, stepping into your warrior one. Right leg comes forwards. And then we're going to start to inhale up. Exhale, bring the hands through centre. Inhale. Exhale through. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale through. Open into our warrior two. And here, inhale the arm up and bring it through. If you want to bring movement, if not, you can keep the arms still. Making sure that front knee is over the front toes. And exhale through. And then we're going to reverse our warrior. Inhale back. Exhale, come round. As you pass your tummy, you can give your tummy a little rub. Connect with your baby here. And then we're going to come to our warrior one. We're going to step to the front of our mat. So coming into our lunge position first. And then step to the front of the mat. Then we're going to step back with the right leg. So now we're in our warrior one on our left side. And again, inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale through. Opening to your warrior two. Arms nice and straight. And then bringing them up and drawing through. Following the movement again with the breath. And then just reversing the warrior. And coming back through to our forearm. One more time, reversing and coming through. And then we're going to face the front of our mat, come into our lunge position and just step to the front. Now, just bring the feet to about hip distance, maybe slightly wider apart, and just take some circles with the hips. Really, really nice way to just help baby to have a wriggle around, take the circles the other way if they're pressing on any nerves. A really good way to just realign the hips as well. And then we're gonna stay with our legs in the same position, and we're gonna come through some squats just to really build strength in the legs. So inhale the arms up, exhale, draw them back. Inhale up, exhale, draw them back. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale, exhale back. And one more time, this time keeping the knees bent, bringing the arms behind us, drawing our shoulders together, pumping our hands towards each other, building heat in the arms. The legs may start to burn, just focusing on your breath. One more breath here, and exhale up, and just bring the hands down. Really good. So now just coming down to the floor. Inhale up to the sky, exhale, bend the knees, and we're just going to walk through, and then we're going to come back to our seat. We're going to have the legs apart, and here again we're going to follow movement with breath. So inhale, bring your arms up, exhale, bring them through, inhale forwards, and exhale, bring them behind your back, and just open up through the chest here. Take a breath here, and again making sure your feet are flexed. Inhale up, exhale through, inhale forwards, exhale round, bring the hands behind the back. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale forwards, exhale round, bring the hands behind the back, open through the chest. And then just bringing the legs into your Super Konasana here, and feeling out how this feels in the body today. Maybe you want to close down the eyes as well. And here we're just going to gently pulse the knees, really small movements. We're going to take 5 breaths, just as you're feeling out how it feels in the hip area. And then just come into stillness, really trying to keep that back nice and straight. And just now feel how the posture is different when we have no movement. Trying to really release through the hips. Now we're going to keep the left leg in the same position where it is, but we're going to bring the right leg out just slightly wider than straight in front of you. And make sure again that your feet are still flexed to protect your knees. And we're just going to inhale the right arm up to the sky, exhale over, really trying to think about opening the chest up towards the sky so we get a nice side stretch here. Trying to use the breath, so inhale, feel energy into the body, and exhale, just open a little bit further. And then inhale, come back, just taking a gentle side stretch to the opposite direction just for one breath, just to counterbalance. And then we're just going to do a forward fold over this right leg. So bringing the arms out in front, keeping the back straight, accommodating space for your baby. And then just inhale, exhale, gently walk the fingers forwards. And once you feel that stretch, stay there for a breath. And then on your next exhalation, if you feel you can take it a little bit further, then release further in to the pose. And then coming up. And we're just going to take the same to the second side. So just switching over the legs. Now the left leg comes out, the right leg is in your Super Konasana position. And we're just going to take our side stretch over. So inhale the right arm up to the sky, and exhale, stretch over. And then inhale, just one breath to counterbalance. And then coming into the forward fold for the left side. and then inhale, coming up. And now just come into any comfortable seated position for you. Normally we close the practice with relaxation, but because this is a way to start the day, it might be nice to just close with some more breath work, and then you can take your relaxation later on in the day. So just take a moment to place one hand on your baby and one hand on your heart. Feel the breath rising up on the inhalation and the chest falls on the exhalation. And just imagine that this breath is you and your baby passing love between each other. On the inhalation, your baby sends love up to your heart, and on the exhalation, you send love down to your baby. Now placing your hands in prayer in front of your heart, and just take a moment to see how your body feels now as opposed to at the beginning. Namaste.